Welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be talking about the Xavi effect, the magnificent Xavi effect, also about the possible arrival of Koulibaly, who knows, it's a rumor right now, and Galatasaray, the next victim of Football Club Barcelona in the Europa League, as we got them in the draw. So without further ado, let's get going. Let's start talking about Xavi himself, guys. The Xavi effect, since his arrival, Barcelona has been making little steps into the improvement. I mean, it's been clear that Barcelona have been improving slowly, and we are now seeing the true Xavi effect. It's been few games now that Barcelona has been scoring around 4 goals, and also we have beaten some very powerful teams, for example Atletico Madrid, also we beat Valencia, and now we have beaten Napoli. I think Barcelona are now on fire, and not only Xavi has improved the team in many ways, but also he has recuperated some of these players. For example, Jordi Alba, with Ronald Koeman, Jordi Alba, some people were saying that Jordi Alba was dead. Also Piqué, with Piqué, I think there's been a clear improvement with Piqué under Xavi. And not only that, is that, for example, he has gotten back Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong has been playing some very outstanding games, and without going very far, also Serginho Dest. I think Serginho Dest has been having some interesting performances in the latest games, especially in the game against Valencia and also against Napoli, which makes me think that the mentality is improving at greater levels in Football Club Barcelona, and mentality plays such a big role because these players, most of them have talent, except here, one and there, that are all right. Most of them have very good talent, and it's mentality, it's the tactics, and that is the Xavi effect that is making the improvement. So I think that it's a glorious thing that we have Xavi here with us. Also, moving on to Barça Galatasaray, the draw. It's been an interesting draw. This is the round of 16 of the Europa League. I was gonna say Champions League again, man, it's stuck in my head, but you know what, we'll deal with it. I think that we have gotten a very good draw. Galatasaray is actually a historic Turkish team, but they're not doing well at all this year. Last year they did end up second, tied with points with Besiktas. The reason why they're in the Europa League, Besiktas was actually in the Champions League, and they probably got kicked out already, I'm not so sure. But right now we got an interesting draw against Galatasaray. And without going very far, guys, let me show you where Galatasaray is in the Turkish Super League. Basically, they're in 13th position, guys, 13th position, and they are 32 points away from the lead. 32 points away. Imagine we have gotten ourselves a very, very good draw. And also, I think that the overall draw was pretty interesting, by the way. The first game will be played at Camp Nou the 10th of March, and the second game on the 17th in Turkey, right? So also interesting encounters. Oporto-Lyon, I think that two good teams from the Europa League are going to be clashing with each other. Atalanta, Leverkusen, also I think Leverkusen has some good level as well lately, and Atalanta, they're going to be clashing each other. And the main rivals that I see here are Sevilla, Betis, Lyon, for example, maybe even Monaco, but I think that the clear rivals for Barcelona are Betis and Sevilla, and maybe Olympique de Lyon. The rest, we can beat all of them easily, right? I mean, easily. You say easily, we have to put an effort, but I think that we can do pretty well, right? I mean, I think that we're all very positive that Galatasaray, we're gonna beat Galatasaray. Although, let's be cautious. Let's not think that we're gonna destroy any team and then we go to the team and we're sleeping to the game. Let's be cautious, but we have to have a winning mentality. Anyways, moving on to the next topic of today, and that is Mr. Koulibaly, guys, because Barcelona have been looking for a center back and also a left back, a replacement for Jordi Alba. I think that having Serginho Dest and Dani Alves now, we have the right back position well covered enough, and at least for this summer we don't really need a reinforcement desperately in the right back position. But I think it's important to have a good center back that can, for example, replace Piqué or Araujo when one of these two are missing, or maybe a replacement for Piqué, who knows. And in terms of the left back, well, we will see. But Barcelona are very attentive to Koulibaly. Obviously, Koulibaly is not a young player, he's 30 years old, but he's very solid. He's quick, and he can play very well with the ball. Xavi really likes Koulibaly. And the problem is that Napoli are asking for 40 million right now. 40 million is a price that is going to be difficult. I wouldn't say we can't afford, because we did sign Ferran Torres for 55, but Koulibaly 40 million euros, and actually this price tag is going to be decreasing because his contract is ending on June 2023, basically. Not this summer that's coming, but the next one. Therefore, Napoli are going to have to make a move, because Koulibaly doesn't want to renew with Napoli. So it could be a nice market opportunity for Football Club Barcelona to grab him for cheap. And especially if we can find a deal with Koulibaly, agree on terms with Koulibaly, so then he can pressure Napoli in those terms. There was also the opportunity of De Ligt, right? De Ligt, the problem with De Ligt is that Juventus are asking for 75 million euros, and his contract is not ending next year. He's ending on 2024, which makes it very difficult and not a market opportunity at all. Therefore, I think that De Ligt is a bit further, and obviously I think De Ligt was the main option, right? But not going to be possible realistically. Also Koundé, I think that Koundé is a very, very good player. Maybe slightly overrated, I'd say, but he's very young. He's 23 years old. De Ligt is 22, by the way. Those would be interesting bets for the future. But the same problem with Koundé. He has a contract until 2024, and Sevilla are asking for 80 million euros. Not only that, is that it seems that Chelsea are interested in paying the 80 million euros, because obviously it's a bet for the future. 23-year-old Koundé is a very, very good player. So, guys, let me know what you guys think about the Xavi effect. It's obviously true, the Xavi effect is here. Also, what do you think about Galatasaray? Can we do it? It's going to be easy. What are the percentage chances that we can go through to the quarterfinals? And in terms of the defense, who would be your man? Who would you pick for the defense? And take into account that we cannot afford incredible amounts of money, such as 75, 80 million euros, so around 30, 40 maybe. Obviously, it all depends what happens with Erling Haaland, right? Erling Haaland is going to be all in for Football Club Barcelona. But imagine it fails. Then we should reinforce the defense and maybe find some opportunities there in the forward positions while we still have Aubameyang. So let me know all in the comments down below. And now, and as I always said, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video.